welcome back to my channel. I don't know if this is the first video that you guys are going to be seeing with my new background, but here it is. It's not completely done yet, but I figured it's close enough to being done where I can actually start filming in front of it. So over here, these chairs aren't going to be here permanently. Instead, we're actually going to have some shelves over here. So it's going to be a little bit different than it is right now, but this is what we're working with. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I think I like it. I think I like it. It's different, for sure. It's much different than anything I've done in the past, so let's get started. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my June favorites, and I don't think I did a May favorites, so it's gonna be favorites for both months, but technically it's June favorites. So I'm just gonna jump in with this. I don't have too many products because I kind of stick with some of the same products over and over, and I don't want to repeat myself too many times. So these are things that I've recently discovered and recently been loving. So I'm going to start out with, I guess we'll go eyes. So first off, I've been loving the Tartelette Palette by Tarte. It is beautiful. It's perfect for really any time of year. You can really make it work. And this is the original Tartelette palette. They also have the Tartelette in Bloom, which I do not have, but this one is actually all matte shades. It's mostly like browns and purples, and these ones are more brown and then more purples and then more browns again. But I think the combination is great, and if you want, you can go really light with kind of just these two rows here, or you can darken it up with these two rows, and you can get so many different looks. And I mean, I have blue and green eyes, so I have a hard time finding eyeshadow colors that work for me. So the fact that it has brown and purple both, which are basically the only colors that I really like on my eyes, is amazing, and matte is amazing, and they're pigmented really nicely. I've been using it so much. It's the palette that I have kind of just sitting on my vanity, the colors that I use every day and reach for all the time. And I'm just gonna swatch a couple for you guys to show you. So here's a few different shades. I oftentimes use these two, one of these two in the crease, and then this one in the outer V. You can't super see it, but it's like a very light white cream color, and I use that all over the lid just to kind of create an even base, or you can use it on the brow bone. They're all just so great, and they don't kick up powder. They're blendable. They're really, really good. And it is a little bit more expensive, but Tarte does a lot of like friends and family sales, so you can get like 20–30% off. If you can get a hold of it, I would definitely recommend it. And look how beautiful this packaging is too. Like, everything about it's great. Staying with eyes, I have been obsessed with the Rimmel Lash Accelerator Endless Mascara. It's definitely in my top 5 mascaras, and I have a hard time saying that kind of thing because I personally find that most mascaras do the same thing, and I don't have any main preferences. I really like the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara, and I really like the Revlon Bold Lacquer Mascara, but for the most part, otherwise, most mascaras do the same thing for me. But this one is so good. I have it on my eyelashes today. It's like the only mascara I've been wearing lately. Probably the past month, this is the one I've been wearing exclusively. It lengthens, it darkens, it adds volume without getting spidery, and it does it all in one coat, and it's incredible. You can go up to 2, but I don't think you need to. After you get past 2 though, it does start to get spidery, so don't go past 2. But that 1 to 2 coats is the sweet spot, and it's just amazing. Honestly, like, it works better than most mascaras that I've tried. It works better than so many high-end mascaras that I've tried. And the packaging, not the prettiest, but inside, oh, it works so good. And let me show you the brush really quickly. It has pretty short bristles, and they're spiky, kind of rubbery, but they work so well. It's tapered a little bit. It's a weird brush, but it works incredibly, and I recommend it to everybody. It also, because they're short bristles, it works pretty well on the lower lashes. I don't do them very often just because I don't love the look, but I have done it in the past and it works well. For highlighter, I have been obsessed with the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in the shade Golden Lights. And you probably have heard about these before. They're kind of sweeping the nation. You can find them at Ulta and probably other places too, but I got mine at Ulta and it was $6. And look how much product is in that, and the shade is gorgeous. I might have already talked about this in a favorites video. I can't remember for sure, but if I haven't, it needs to be mentioned. Like, oh my gosh, It's beautiful. And they also have other shades. They have one that's like kind of a peachy champagne color, and then I think they have one that's more of a pink. But this gold one is just gorgeous. And I want to get the pink one too. So, oh gosh, where is it? Right there. Hopefully you can see that. It just, oh my gosh. And it doesn't kick up any powder. It's just honestly one of the most beautiful highlighters that I've ever used. I have been reaching for it so much. Again, it's in my like everyday makeup stuff, which mostly in my everyday makeup stuff, I have concealer and foundation and like sponges and brushes and stuff. But this highlighter and the Tartelette palette have been hanging out over there, which means that I reach for them more than anything else. It's really, really good. Also for face, I got this in a boutique box, which is a Korean subscription service that you can get full of makeup products, and it's not too expensive, but I just found out about this makeup remover wipes by, I think it's the Saem, S-A-E-M. I don't know how it's pronounced, but these are the Healing Tea Garden Green Tea Cleansing Tissues, and oh my goodness, I am so obsessed with these. I have a hard time finding makeup remover wipes that I really love. Basically, I've been using the, okay, I'm gonna insert right here. They're like for sensitive skin, can't remember the brand, but those are the ones I've been using mostly because I have sensitive under eyes. And so if I use a makeup remover wipe that's harsh, even a little bit, then it burns underneath my eyes. So for example, the e.l.f. ones, they work well, except for they burn. Even the Neutrogena ones burn a little bit. So the sensitive skin ones and these ones are two of the only ones that I found that don't irritate my skin. Plus, they work so well. I used one wipe, you know, to take off full face of makeup like what I got going on today. And it was like the easiest that's ever been in my life to take off makeup. They're just incredible, and they're soft, and they're very saturated with makeup remover, and you don't have to wash your face afterwards. It doesn't leave you feeling greasy at all. It's just, it's nice. It's moisturizing, but not like where you can feel it. It just leaves your face feeling clean and soft. They're so good, and I don't know where I'm gonna be able to get these. I haven't checked like Amazon or anything yet, but I still have, you know, a fair amount left, so I'm not like in an immediate rush. But I'm going to see if I can purchase these because they work really well. And then the rest of the products that I have are Lippies, and I actually have a couple other favorites too that aren't related to makeup, but we'll start with those guys because I'm sure that's what you're probably more interested in. And the first one is the ColourPop Lippie Stix in the Matte X formula. And I actually did an entire review on these in past month or two, which I will link down in the description below, so you can go check that out for yourself if you want to see the full review. But I just thought I'd mention these really quickly. They're just creamy, they're extraordinarily pigmented, and they don't leave your lips feeling like completely sucked dry. So I'm gonna swatch the two that I grabbed, two of my favorites. The first one is Poppin, and it's this berry fuchsia, gorgeous color. Like that's one, no, that's two swipes. I mean, I could have just done one, but I wanted to give you a bigger swipe. So beautiful, and I highly recommend them. They're really creamy for a matte, and they're really matte. And then the second one is Boa, and it's the one I've been wearing probably the most. It's this very light purple, and I did not think it would look good on me. I didn't think it would look good with my skin tone, but it does, and it's gorgeous. You know, purpley pink, very, very pretty. I recommend both of these. I recommend all of them. Cami is a very nice, like kind of mauvey nude. That one's good for just like an everyday color, but they're all really good. I like all of them, and I've tried, I think I got 5 of them, and they're all good. Again, I'll link that video down below. And then the last lip product is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick, and I also did a review on this lipstick. I keep saying lipstick. What's happening? By itself, and it's also gorgeous. I've been really just enjoying purples in all shapes and form this summer, and it's this electric purple. It's beautiful, and I don't want to swatch it because unfortunately it is expensive. It's $24, I think, and there's not a ton of product in it. So definitely a splurge item. Oh gosh, it's so good though. So stinking good. If you feel the need to spend that much money on a lipstick, if you have that much to blow on one lipstick, oh, These are amazing. So that's it for makeup. I also want to give an honorable mention to this nail polish. This is by Julep, and oh no, it's starting to chip. It was good for like 3.5 days or so, like completely chip proof. And I was like really rough with my hands today though, so it's starting to chip a teeny bit. And this, I don't remember the shade. Again, I'll put it right here for you guys to look at. It's gorgeous, kind of a duochrome purple, pink, blue with a little bit of shimmer, but it looks matte at the same time. I don't know, it's gorgeous. Oh, there's also a hair product that I forgot to mention, and I don't have it anymore because I only bought it the one time and then I threw away the box because I didn't realize how much I would love it. But I got this hair dye, and I will insert a picture of me with the hair dye right here, and it looks, oh gosh, I love it so much. It's a beautiful color. It worked amazingly with my skin tone. I'm very fair and very cool toned, and it worked out great, and I would totally do it again. I'm thinking that I might once I get this taken care of, because it doesn't dye my roots very well, because it doesn't only work on like bleached hair, but it works the best on bleached hair. So I think I have to get that fixed up before I get any more of the dye. But the brand is Splat, and I'll put a picture of the box here. Everything is just gonna go right here today. It's like $7 for a box, and it's I think 5 to 10 washes, but for it to get completely out, it probably took closer to 15. But oh my gosh, it was so amazing. I got mine at Walgreens. I would totally purchase it again. I might try out the other colors too. They have like a pink and a blue as well, I believe. But purple was definitely my favorite, and purple is my favorite color. So I will have that linked below so you can check it out, their website. I don't know if you can purchase it from their website, but that'll be linked below as well. I have a couple other favorites. My first one was Decluttering. I recently moved, as you can probably tell by my background, and that's another one of my favorites, by the way. My move and the whole background change. I'm, you know, enjoying playing with new stuff, so hopefully you guys like it as much as I do. But Decluttering, since we moved, I had all my stuff, you know, out and about already, and so I finally decided to try the KonMari method, you know, the life-changing magic of tidying up. And so I did some research, I watched a ton of YouTube videos, and I decided to do it myself. And so I started with clothes, and then I moved on to like accessories and kitchen stuff and all my crafts and papers and books and everything I've been going through, and it's been insane. And I feel so much more organized and so much better about having the stuff that I have. Everything makes me happy now. It's not just junk that's kind of piling up. So I only have one video up so far, but I'm going to be kind of get out of here, kind of interspersing the declutter videos throughout my other videos. And so I have a whole series coming up. So if you want to check that out, I will link the first one down below, and stay tuned for the rest of them. I had so much fun with it. I've always loved organizing, and so decluttering on an entire house scale was just incredible. Like, I got stressed out by the end because it was taking a really long time, and my room in here was like a mess, which is why I've been filming just in front of this little thing right here. But I've cleared out my office. My office is done, my bedroom's done. You actually don't do it by room, you're supposed to do it by category, so I did that. But most of my stuff was already organized by room. Like, all my clothes were in my bedroom, all my craft stuff was in my office. You know how it works. So hopefully you guys enjoy those as much as I do. And I think that's it for favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And I would love if you hit subscribe and stuck around and became friends with me. I always try to interact with you guys in the comments, and let's all become best friends, part of the Geeky Chic family up in here. So that's gonna be it for me today, so until next time, I will see you all very soon. Bye. He is a Jack Russell Terrier Beagle mix, and today he gets to open some toys and one because they let too many people buy and they didn't have enough product, so they had to postpone it for a month. But I'm really excited to open it, and hopefully it's good.